Welcome back to the Investor Shed podcast. I'm Nick Beveridge here with my co-host Jeremy Kitchen. Good morning.
Top of the freaking morning. Hey, top of the morning to you, Nick.
Top of your morning as well.
Oh yeah,
You got a new hat.
It's an older new hat. This is the Investor Shed debut of this hat. This is for Cedar Creek Capital. We don't endorse them.
AJ Osborne's company.
AJ Osborne's company. Ayo hey fucking Osborne.
Hey yo, what?
Remember the Spanish speaking video we did?
Oh yeah.
Ayo hey.
Ayo. That was hilarious.
That was
People
pretty
have
good.
no idea what we're saying.
Yep, that's great. Welcome back to the Investor Shed podcast.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you.
Hey, it's been a while.
It has. We've been busy bees, but you out there in internet lands, it's business as usual. Because
I feel like we say that every time,
that's okay.
even if it's just been 1 week.
We could film like 6 a week, and then they'd still get 1 a week. Because you're not going to be greedy. We know what we're doing.
Unless you're on our Facebook page, which you will get them live.
Wow.
Yes, if you like to hear this live about a month beforehand, check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/theinvestorshed.
I love it. And also, like, we're vanity boys. We like our views. So if you listen to it live, go listen to it once it's recorded as well on the YouTubes.
Because then you'll get the uncensored version.
Yeah.
Which
Do they
you'll
censor
get...
you on Facebook?
No.
Okay. Well, you'll get
I don't think so.
You'll actually get the edited, cut up version, which is even better.
Yeah, that's true.
More juice.
So lots gone on since our last podcast, I think.
Yeah.
I got both. I don't know if I had I have a couple of flips, houses. And I know definitely since we last spoke, I was still trying to sell one of them.
Which one?
The one on Dakota and Hayden.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then I don't know if I was trying to sell the other one or if I already had it under contract last time we were talking, but we closed yesterday on that.
Which one's that one?
Bonners Ferry.
Nice.
My last Bonners Ferry house.
Yeah. Now you don't have to be up there anymore. That's great.
So you guys can't see this at home, even if you're watching, but the shed is full of extra staging material.
We got a lamp right here for aesthetics, but that's everything else is kind of shoved over here in the corner.
Yeah, I got 2 houses worth of staging furniture in the back of the shed here. Yeah. And it's just a 200 square foot shed.
Yeah. Well, hey man, it's usable space, and it doesn't make a difference to our episode, so use it or lose it. That's what my dad always tells me.
He does always say that.
He says that all
He
the
told
time.
that to me when I was a kid.
He did.
He
I
said,
remember.
Listen, Nick, and he looked around. He said,
Use
it or lose it.
Yeah, specifically the square footage.
About your square footage.
Yeah. My dad's always talking about square footage. It's silly. We're going to actually be talking about creative finance today.
We will.
Yeah, we will.
Yes.
But let's talk about your deals. So Dakota is under contract.
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations. That was the one that was like...
that was difficult to sell.
That was the pain in your side because it was a little overpriced when you first put it out, right? And it just, you weren't getting any showings, you weren't getting any feedback, or the feedback you were getting was...
We were actually getting a lot of showings.
Were you? Okay, good.
That was the confusing part. We put it on the market, and in the first month, we had 24 showings.
That's pretty good. That's almost one a day.
Almost one a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a lot. Sorry, the first month and a half, I lied.
Okay.
It was the first 45 days.
Well, it's like a half showing a day then.
Yeah. So here's some of the mistakes I made on that one, and I preach this too. We put it out there when it was there's still little cosmetic flaws here and there. The front door, this as simple as this sounds, it's a brand new front door, a brand new knob, brand new lock, but it just needed adjustments. It was kind of hard to open.
Sure.
But that turned off so many people.
Yeah. First
just right away
like that are
like just
huge.
Can't even like turn the knob right. Like it needs adjustments. And it took us a while to figure that out.
Okay.
Honestly, it took some open houses for some people to make that clear. And also the back door slider. It's kind of hard to move around.
Like a little wobbly on the track or something? Or
yeah, well, it was just like kind of stiff from like, decades of like dust buildup and stuff. Sure. So it's just like kind of harder to move up and down the slider. We've replaced some windows in the house, but this door we left because it was in good shape. But it was just, we tried to clean it, but we didn't make it perfect. Now, when people are trying to get outside, they're kind of fumbling with this door.
That's hard.
Yep.
Those are like your first, like your entrances to both sides of the house, right?
Yeah.
Too. So like you're having trouble getting in, you're having trouble getting out. Like it's going to leave a sour taste in people's mouths.
Not only that, okay, so we half-ass staged this house because we like to stage our houses to show off the space. And so people don't have to walk around an empty house pointing out potential flaws.
Right.
But the flaw we made with the staging on this one was that we put a tiny little couch in the living room. Little itty bitty couch. And the majority of the feedback The overwhelming majority was that people thought the main floor was a little too small.
Sure.
And it took me a little bit to catch on. They're like, oh, shoot, it's this couch. It took me going back or looking at photos. I'm like, this couch is super small.
Yeah.
But it's all that we had available at the time.
Right.
So that's why we used this little couch. But it actually did make the room feel smaller. Plus, there wasn't a lamp in the corner like we usually have.
Right.
And also the master kind of felt small, even though it was a normal sized master bedroom. But because it was empty, and new, it kind of did feel small without a bed and a chair.
Sure.
So so here's what I did. I remember showing it on like the 45th day or so to some potential buyers. And it just, we did a nice job. We spent like over $100,000 on this house, but there's just showing it to these people. I kind of realized like that they're kind of picky, but they kind of noticed some flaws in the bathroom. There's like the walls weren't actually perfect, even though they were painted.
Sure.
But like a lot of the kind of texture flaws were starting to show. Also because the house was sitting for 45 days, weeds were growing everywhere.
Yeah.
And then when we finally showed the shop just kind of looked pathetic because it did not have concrete floors.
We just thought,
had the gravel, but like you open it up, it's all hot. The lighting's not great. You can see holes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, this isn't, I'm advertising it as a shop.
Right.
When people walk in here, they're going to feel as disappointed.
It feels like a big shed rather than a shop.
Yeah, it's just a big shed.
Yeah.
Just a place to put some garden tools and stuff. So we had it listed initially for $619, but when I purchased it, we knew that we can sell it for like $560 something.
Sure.
That's what we knew we'd be able to resell it for. But we went like $40,000 over budget.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, let's bump it up like 40-ish thousand, see how we do here. And yeah, it turns out you can't just sell something for what you want. We had to eventually bring the price down. We brought the price all the way down after 45 days to $589,000. And because we went so far over budget, we were like messing, like our margins were pretty low.
Yeah.
They were like 30-40 grand, which may not sound low, but for a almost $600,000 house, that's a pretty low margin.
Yeah.
You're on the verge of losing money there.
Right.
Because all it takes is just a few more price drops and you're gone.
Yeah.
And it was a big project, a lot of work. So anyway, here's what I decided to do, which I've done with clients in the past. We decided to let's take the house off the market.
Yep.
And in 2 weeks in our local MLS, if we take it off for 2 weeks, we can put it back on and it will show as a brand new listing.
Right. You have to wait the 14 days or whatever, right? Yeah.
It will show as a brand new listing in the algorithms on the internet, and starting with zero. You can't just take it off for a day and put it back on. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
But also I wanted to get a home inspection and just take care of any and all issues. And I also decided I got some quotes on concreting the shop because I felt like the shop can look a lot better if it actually just has concrete floors.
Sure.
And clean up the holes and maybe better lighting.
Yeah.
So I went to Costco and I got those nice big shop lights, the LED like flat panels. I got 2 of those for like $60.
Nice.
Which is a lot cheaper than what shop lights used to be in the past for stuff like that.
Yeah.
We got concrete in the shop for like $3,600.
Nice.
Installed, within a few days.
Nice.
And then we had that home inspection done and we tackled everything on the home inspection.
Cool.
The home inspection found a bunch of mold in the attic, which I'm surprised the guy's going to catch on because there's been electricians up there and stuff.
Sure.
But that mold repair was like $3,600.
Is that their job
alone? So we spent almost 10 grand. Is that their job? No.
No. Okay. But, And
but they should. It'd be nice if somebody points it out, like, "Hey, you got a bunch of mold up here."
Right.
Anyway, so we spent almost like $9,000 fixing everything. And then we put the house back on the market.
And you got some better staging in there as well, correct?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I staged the master bedroom. So the master actually felt great now.
Cool.
Bed, nightstands, lamps, a chair in the corner with a throw blanket, make it all Martha Stewart-ish. And then I borrowed a couch from Joe, who had a dirty old couch that she bought off Facebook for staging one of her houses, and it had a bunch of stains. But I have a vacuum cleaner that has a bunch of, like a deep cleaning, like mix water with soap and stuff.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. Some sort of carpet cleaning vacuum.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. but I was able to like clean it up in in an hour or so in my driveway.
Nice.
And made the couch kind of look new. Got a lamp, put it in the corner. The living room actually felt bigger.
Yeah.
Felt much better. The master felt much better.
Mm-hmm.
The shop all of a sudden feels like a real shop now.
Right.
You walk in, concrete floors, there's no holes in the walls,
right.
and it's really well lit.
Cool.
Completely different feel.
That's awesome.
Like before, it just felt like a kind of a dirty, short, and something with concrete too makes it feel cooler than outside.
Sure. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Concrete really like holds coolness.
It does.
Where gravel does not.
Yeah.
In the past, when I walked in, because we're selling this house during the summer.
Sure.
When I've walked into that shop before, it's just kind of hot and muggy.
Yeah.
Gravel floors, smells like grass.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, wow, it smells like a shop. A lot of light.
I wonder why that is. That like gravel doesn't I guess like the scientific method would be like gravel has a bunch of air holes in it, so like the heat is able to travel through it. Versus like concrete is just like a big stone.
Well, I think geothermically, the ground is always like a 55 degrees or something like that, and it's always kind of cooling the surface. I could be wrong on this, but
the fact checker.
I'm pretty sure. I'm 80% sure on this.
Yeah,
that when you have concrete floors, it's almost always being cooled by the earth.
Cool.
Because because there's a pretty consistent temperature there, and the concrete just like is a better insulator than rocks. And you might be thinking, well, then what? I don't know. Concrete's always cooler for some reason. Just like a basement. Like, you know how basements are always cool even if you have no AC. Right. But you go in a basement and it's all cool.
Yeah.
It's that kind of feeling.
And that's how like Sam's parents have the Fox block on the bottom level of their house in Davenport. And it's so cool down there.
Oh, I bet.
It feels so nice.
Yeah. I love it. For hot-blooded people like us, we really enjoy the cool AC stuff.
We do. We really do. Okay, so you got under contract. How much did you get under contract for?
So we put it back on the market. We had it at $589 before we took it off the market. Put it back up for $599.
Okay.
And added a $10,000 closing credit for anyone who wanted for their lender. So advertised that. And it had 3 showings within the first 24 hours and a full price offer.
Easy peasy.
So 45 days, tons of showings, nobody interested. Take it off, do those tweaks. And they're minor tweaks. Like the house didn't really feel too different. It just felt refreshing and there were just 0 flaws.
Right. Can we break it down real quick? I just want to kind of break it down on like a monetary level because you had this on a hard money loan. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's costing $3,500 a month almost with utilities and interest.
Okay. Your utilities and interest. I was going to say, how much do you think it costed you to just not have the house staged correctly the first time?
$4,000.
$4,000. Yeah.
Well, I mean, but that wasn't the only issue. But if that's what it cost me to not do this right from the start.
Sure.
It at least cost $4,000 in holding costs and stress.
Yeah. And I think this market's it's really unique because there is time frames, right? There's things sit on the market just a little bit longer than usual. It's not like
especially lately. Everybody's having difficulty.
It's not
selling
just
properties.
you, it's everybody.
Yeah. But the ones that are selling are the ones that are perfect.
Yeah.
The ones that have no flaws.
Yeah.
And because buyers are picky because they can be.
Yeah.
They're spending a lot of money. More money than ever.
Sellers are picky too. And like I'm going back out to shoot a property tomorrow. The seller is blaming my photos.
Well, they got to have someone to blame.
Right. It's like a $3 million house.
Guy?
It's a $3 million house. And I'm like, well, your problem is it's an overpriced house. And then which it's so weird. She texted me even that same day, like after I delivered the photos and like, these are incredible. And now she just wants something to blame. So she's blaming the photos. I'm like,
is the agent blaming you or the seller?
Seller. Okay. But the agent is, I work with her all the time and I'm like, yeah, I'll make it right. I that's my integrity says I'll just go fix it. So
sure, I
will go fix it.
So how do you get better photos? Just different angles?
I'm just going to go take more photos and
just take more of this.
They were complaining that the house looked too white. And
too white,
too bright. And I'm like, I think you might be the only person.
Can you just re-edit the photos and just
yes and no.
Okay.
I sent them back to her. She asked for like a little bit more warmer tint. So I put them all with a warmer tint, and then she's like, I don't like those. I'm like, well, me neither. That's why I edited them correctly the first time.
You didn't say that.
I did not say that.
Okay.
But that's what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, well, the first ones were pretty damn good. Anyway, I'm just going to go out and just see what we can do. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's like you have this weird time frame right now where things sit on the market. So you have to be the best price house in the best price neighborhood.
It's a beauty pageant and a price war.
Yeah.
That's what
you preach that all the time. So that's
it's true. And I tried to get away without being either of those when we first put it on the market.
Yep.
Kind of. I mean, sometimes I get distorted as an agent and a seller. Because when I put this on the market, I was very aware of the competition, and I knew that if somebody was looking for a house in Hayden with 4 bedrooms and a shop, I would be the cheapest at $619.
Sure.
And I was.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't the most compelling.
Right.
So it's more than just data sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes it has to have the absolute best feel too.
And sometimes it just needs that right buyer to come by and take a look at it too. Like, again, things are sitting, so you're in this weird little bucket of, okay, do I fix the stuff? Do I not fix the stuff? Do I lower the price? How do I navigate this market?
Yeah. But what really, really helps if you're going out there and you have to sell a house, get an inspection as a seller.
Yeah.
And just get everything fixed. Yeah. And then you have that inspection available because eventually the house is going to get inspected.
Right.
Almost always. 90% of the time. Sometimes not. But 90% of the time when you finally get a buyer, then they will get an inspection and then you will get your ass kicked again.
Yep. Because they're gonna go over that with the
ask for
everything,
probably everything to be done that's on there. And that's just the world we're living in right now, selling real estate.
Yeah.
Like your house has to be the best price and the best looking.
Yeah.
In order for you to sell it.
Cool.
And that's why most properties are not selling and they're just sitting on the market.
Right. It's a weird time for sure. But you're past inspections, you're past all negotiation points on this one, so you're closing when?
While I'm going to be in Ireland.
Awesome.
Next week.
Very cool.
Yeah, or within 10 days.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm glad that you're getting rid of it. So, and I know we kind of briefly said we're going to talk about creative financing, but like we're running down a cool avenue on this episode, so I think we may as well just keep it, to be honest with you.
Sure.
How much money are you making on this one? So like, tell me.
Oh, I don't know yet.
Oh, you don't know yet?
I've been really working on the books a lot this week.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to have a closing sheet until the day of, but
if I had to guess, maybe $30,000.
Sure. Okay.
Because we've spent a lot more on this property with time and interest,
right?
Materials, labor,
right,
and interest than we were anticipating.
Now you still have a partner on this deal, is this correct?
Yeah, so that's going to be split in half.
Okay, your 30 split in half, and then
so
you got everything on top
15.
of that. I mean, like after all your closing costs and everything like that.
Yeah, but it will be a relief to get all this cash back.
Yeah,
because right now, what's also making this very expensive is, you know me, and I like to be over leveraged.
Over leveraged Nick Beveridge.
Over leveraged Nick Beveridge. I have a lot of stuff out on credit too, which is costing me more than just the interest on the house. The main house is a $355,000 loan. Selling it for $589,000.
Okay. Yep.
Minus closing costs. So you're like, oh wow, you're gonna get a couple $100,000. But I also have a lot of credit cards I ran up, and stuff between a couple different properties.
Do you have all your? I mean, I know you kind of run through one LLC, and that's what kind of makes it hard to navigate. Like, okay, is this for this project? Is this for this project? Do you know how much you spent on materials and stuff for this project, or are you still kind of going through that with your books?
Yeah, that's what I still have to go through and categorize my Lowe's materials transactions.
Sure.
Because I haven't fully paid that off yet. Until it goes through my my main account.
Yeah.
I haven't really categorized it.
Sure.
So that's why. So I still have some outstanding bills that I owe to Lowe's on this project.
Yeah. So
I don't even really know what we spent. I just have an estimate, kind of a guess.
Yeah.
Of about what we spent. I have paid a lot, to Lowe's for this project, but I know there's still an outstanding, maybe $30,000 or so.
Okay.
And I still have to piece like what was that for versus this other house versus this cabin that we have in St. Mary's.
When you go to Lowe's, and this is probably a dumb question, say your contractors are picking up materials for you, can they give like a PO of like Dakota?
Yes.
Okay. Do they do that?
100%.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. So and Lowe's will ask every time if they're putting it on my account. They always have to ask, what's the PO number? and they'll say, what's the PO? What's the PO number? And they'll just say a name like Dakota or St. Mary's or Nick's Cabin or something, or home.
So it's
and
all
then we'll have
relatively
to be like, what is home, John?
What does this mean?
Yeah, but every invoice has a Hey, quick commercial break here. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I really do appreciate it. If you want to give back, let me help you buy a house, or I can help you sell a house. It's the only way I make money when I'm not investing in real estate. I don't make money on this podcast or the events I do, but I do make money only when I help people buy and sell houses. So if you're looking for your next investment and you're here in North Idaho, I want to help you personally. If you are not in North Idaho, I can still help you out. I have a vast network of referral partners all across the country, and I can find the right real estate investor savvy agent for you so you don't have to. It doesn't cost you a thing. Thank you for your support. Back to the show. A label that we can track.
Cool.
Yeah, so it doesn't really get lost.
Sure,
it just can take some time to retroactively go back and properly categorize it.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't know what I profited on a property till like a month after we sold it.
Sure. And we've done that with our flips too. Like you're like, hey man, just kind of keep this money in the account for a month. Let me kind of figure things out. And sometimes we still get bills on properties that we've sold, like utility bills and stuff. Like your final billing can come a month or two later sometimes on things like that. So if you pay out partners way too early, you can get stuck. You can get stuck with more bills that you'd have to pay by yourself. So that's something to keep track of. Yeah. Try to have a little bit left in your account before you pay everybody out. Yeah. So knowing what you know now, and obviously going through the entire process, I'm going to ask you if this flip was worth it.
Well,
like from start to finish, I mean, obviously you had these ideas of grand when you first got it, like, oh, we're going to make this. And this happens in a lot of flips. This is not something I'm trying to pick on you for, but like,
no, that's okay.
Things just kind of happen. Like as far as your time invested and the time that it took to close and the stresses in between and all the ups and downs, like if this exact deal came across your plate again, would you take it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
Cool.
And yes, it was worth it.
Cool.
Because of my personal time, I've probably spent 40 to 60 hours on it.
Sure.
And I'll make at least 15 grand,
not
maybe
bad.
20. And that's good enough pay for me.
Yeah.
If I had to do this again, absolutely, because I would just do it better the second time.
Right. Absolutely.
and make more profit.
Right. Now
if
that you know, right.
That's what the theoretical world that we're trying to frame.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you knew the outcome from the beginning, would you still take it? And the answer is yes.
It's still yes.
I would take this deal as well. Like, I mean,
we're not going to lose. And it was still a good deal when put together. We just spent way more than I wanted to.
Right.
Well, I thought my brother would be a little bit more involved throughout the entire project and not just hire everybody to go work on it.
And that takes out of your profits then, right? Or is he splitting those costs?
No, that just comes off the top.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, so you're not just paying the bill for that, right? That's...
Well, no. So there's a total, whatever the project costs, that's what it costs.
Right.
And then whatever our actual net profit was, like, what do we make after everyone's been paid? What was the actual dollar that we earned on that project? Then we just split that 50-50.
Sure.
Is that fair? I still think it's maybe fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I still know my brother spent more time on this than I did.
Sure.
I took more risk. I had a lot more cash into it. A hell of a lot more.
Right.
But it's not my most exciting project.
Right.
I would still do it again, though.
I think the word fair in like a business agreement, like it's never going to be 50-50.
It's never fair.
Like even if you like itemized every single thing of what you're supposed to be doing, it's never going to be a 50-50. But I think you just try to honor the deal as best as you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just try to get it done and try to make money. And if we both win, great. So, cool.
Yeah. Fair questions, though.
Yeah. No, and I'm not trying to pick on you. I was just curious, like, I mean, like, is that a deal that you would consider worth your time?
Yeah, just because it's close.
Yeah.
Now, if this deal, if I had to invest that much cash and only made that much and it was an hour away, hell no. But this project is only, 5-10 minutes from my office.
Right.
And is easy to go check on and stuff. So
how much did you invest?
Me, well over $100,000.
Cool. Okay. So you're going to get that $100,000 back plus your profits.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's going to free up a lot of capital for you.
Hell yeah, it will. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
And then you did the Bonners Ferry, so that one closed. Was that one an easy peasy close?
It had its challenges with just final inspection stuff.
Sure.
But yep, it's all good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, every flip has its challenges.
Right.
It's not often that things go so smoothly, but I felt like the first couple of flips this year did go pretty smooth.
Awesome.
And maybe it distorted me for the rest of the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think last year you were saying like I'm not going to do any flips, and then you took on a lot this year. But it seems like things are moving for you, and that's good.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
I still got to, and I'm still trying to be extra choosy. There's been a lot of opportunities this last month and a half or so, and I've said no to like all of them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Where do they mostly come from?
Wholesalers. Yeah.
Your guy, Andrew?
Andrew and some other people.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, not just him.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just it's the deals come and go.
Right.
I feel like anytime I get to this stage where like once I sell these, I actually still have a couple of lots that I'm trying to sell, so I'll focus on trying to market those better or something. I felt like I did what I could there. And then
Those
there's
Piners ones.
Yeah. And then we saw other development that's going to linger for at least another year.
Yeah.
But we're always having weekly meetings on that one.
Sure.
So, I mean, I think it's about time when I get back I'm going to Ireland this weekend.
Yeah,
I'll be gone. Yeah. Be gone for a little over a week. And then when I get back, I'll have a few days off. And then I'm going on a road trip with my brothers to Rebel Rampage. And then coming back a few days, week after that.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good thing that I don't have any new flips going on right now.
Right. Get all these closed out before you have to be like unavailable.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And we're still, and I'm finishing framing the cabin, and then we'll get that thing winterized.
You're gonna get wrapped up and stuff like that.
Yeah. We'll get it wrapped with some Tyvek.
Oh yeah, the Tyvek. I love it.
Maybe I'm considering just having them sided too, but I probably shouldn't.
Did you guys go camping out there last weekend?
We did.
How was it?
It was fun.
Really?
We had such a good time.
Good.
I showed the kids how to use BB guns.
Nice.
And my daughter was obsessed with shooting cans for like the whole weekend. And she can, those handguns that they're like handheld BB guns that like you have to caulk back on it. We used to play with them when we were kids. I think I still have them.
Sure.
But yeah, she was strong enough to actually she wasn't at first, but throughout after
dexterity
a day or so,
improves.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, she was able to do it herself, and now she can shoot
badass
BBs.
That's super cool.
Yeah. So that was fun. Really good stargazing.
Yeah, I bet.
So both nights we just like laid on the concrete of our unfinished cabin, all of us, and we're just like looking at the, galaxies and stuff. Like the cloudy galaxy. Have you ever seen like really intense stars in the mountains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I haven't seen that since I was a kid, probably.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool. Pretty wild to see all the stars.
I love it.
So we had a great time.
Cool. That's awesome.
And then there's a beach nearby a few miles away that we drove to and hung out during Saturday.
Have fun.
So
you guys are going to keep that property, of course. And that's, yeah. I remember you're talking about maybe selling it or getting rid of it.
Oh, it's always going to be an option.
Yeah,
but I mean, ideally, it would just be nice to just keep that in the family for a long time.
Yeah.
Because we kind of regret selling our other cabin.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to keep this one.
Yeah. And then you sold the Hillary's parents' lot, or the one next to where Hillary grew up, right?
Yeah, the river property.
Yeah, the river property. So hopefully you guys keep this one. I think it's a good long-term play.
I think so.
They don't make any more land.
No. And it's the perfect apocalyptic type of scenario cabin to run away to.
I love it.
Yeah. It's going to be completely self-sustained, solar panels, private well, private septic.
Are you guys going to build a dome, like a veggie dome like Craig Kirlop has?
Yeah, I don't know. So what is the point of those? Is that like year-round garden or something like that?
It's a biodome, basically. So it keeps your fruit and veggies humid enough to grow even in
like during winter?
Even during winter, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. And then obviously it's made out of like PVC pipe or like, I don't know, plastic on the outside. So it like refracts inside and just gets you a really bright, hot, humid environment.
Yeah. So we definitely want to be doing anything like that with this property, just because we're only going to be there half the year.
Sure.
So anything that just hangs out, All those veggies would be dead.
But if you're talking about like apocalyptic, like that'd be the thing.
Oh, yeah, if we had to move out there.
Yeah. Or maybe build a couple little ones or something like that. Like you don't have to build a.
Well, I mean, if the apocalypse happened, I would just get a trailer and just go take Craig Kirlop's biodome, because then I wouldn't have to build it.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
Just go take that. In that scenario, you just go take stuff, right?
I think if the world is like,
because it's going to be hard to order on Amazon if the apocalypse happens. You're just going to have to go get. You're going to have to go your material somehow, and it's usually by stealing from other people.
I think in that case, that's probably going to be what happens. But good luck, like stealing that. It's a giant.
Oh, I have plenty of weapons.
Craig, I love you, buddy.
Craig's just one guy with his wife.
Yeah. He's got dogs.
I'll take him. Yeah. I know. Well, you got to poison the dogs the night before.
You don't even know where he lives.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I helped him build that biodome.
Did you?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Okay, I did too.
Yeah, I'm joking, Craig. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna kill your dogs and then take your.
We're live, ladies and gentlemen.
No, okay. Yeah, so I'm not gonna take his biodome during the. And maybe if the apocalypse happened, I feel like there'd be other priorities.
Yeah. It's like third or fourth down on the list. Go get truck, steal biodome. Cool. Rather than like going up to your property first, like no, honey, we gotta go steal a dome.
Yeah, we got to steal a dome.
It's like Nicolas Cage in the Declaration of Independence. We're going to go steal the biodome.
Does he say that?
I think he's like, we're going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, the Declaration.
We're going to steal the Declaration of Independence. So you're going to have like, all the money you put in plus your profits, $120K?
With Dakota?
Yeah. Your profits plus what you invested?
Oh yeah. Gosh, I think we're on 130 or something like that.
Cool. For 120, 130, the number's not important. I'm getting to the point of what do you plan on doing with that? Like, are you going to be putting it into the next flip, or are you going to be holding it for a bit?
Yeah. So unfortunately, I've got to take, and I'm making a little over $100,000 too on this other property that we closed on, signed on it yesterday, funding and recording today.
Is this your sub two?
Nope. This is
seller fi.
No, I closed on that too.
Okay. Cool.
But that requires no cash.
Sure.
Really. And then so that's the Bonners Ferry house that we closed out to.
Okay. So you're gonna
get there's around 250, 270 somewhere in there 1,000 I'll get. I should know exact. I think it's more like 260. I'm just paying off all my credit lines.
Cool. You know what you could do with it?
Because unfortunately, I put all of my cash in advance, my extra cash into building out this cabin.
Sure.
So almost all of it has to go back to credit lines, with the exception of maybe $50,000. I think I'll have them all paid off with like $210,000 or so of credit lines, which sounds insane.
I appreciate that you know what your plan is, because I think a lot of people they finish a product like this and they're like, oh, I got $20,000, and they just go blow $20,000, right?
No, then I got to put all this back into my credit lines, and then the funny thing is you'll watch like a couple weeks after your credit score jumps back into the 800s.
Yep.
Which is fun. Got a new credit card again, by the way. Robinhood Gold.
Ooh.
Robinhood Gold credit card coming in. I have way too many credit cards now.
I'm like, you're cheating on Gemini already?
No, I still have my Gemini is my main card. It's tied to my Apple Watch, my Apple iPhone.
Okay.
When I pay for things, I've actually been like 90% of my transactions.
Do you like tap to pay?
Oh yeah,
isn't it fun?
It's so good.
Isn't it fun?
So good.
What a time to be alive.
Are you doing it on your watch? Oh, you don't have an Apple Watch right now. By the way, fuck Apple. I want to say this loud and clear. Can I tell you a little story?
Yeah.
I know we're. Hey guys, we'll talk about creative finance on the next episode.
Yeah, I was like, when that episode's gone.
Let me tell you what fucking Apple did to me, which I deserved, but
so screw this company. It's my fault, but still,
it is my fault.
Got it. Okay.
But let me tell you about this piece of shit Apple company. What they did to me.
Okay.
I got some free AirPods.
Okay.
From some wholesalers that like gave it a gift. We were in a gift battle, and I got them Xboxes. They got and then let's see, they got us AirPods, and then we got them a nice cooler with their logo on it. So we got in a little gift battle, but got these nice AirPods, and then I got really used to them. I really liked them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the AirPods, they're from Apple, and they go in your ears.
Yes, I am an avid AirPod user, so go on.
I had no idea how amazing it is to use these to just like talk, like they're Bluetooth. Like you don't need that old Bluetooth thing in your ear.
Are you
anymore.
mad that there's a new version of AirPods? Is that what this is getting down to?
No. So one day I was in the parking lot and I think I dropped my AirPod case and picked it up and put it in my pocket. Didn't realize that the AirPods fell out of them. And I lost my AirPods for like a few days. Turns out they were in the parking lot at my work, getting ran over by cars all weekend. And eventually got them back. And they're all like, I had to like clean them up and stuff, but they were working. And after a few months, after just a couple of months or so, the left ear started going out regularly. And so I wanted to see if they were under warranty and stuff. And they still were. They were only a few months old.
Yeah.
And so it took forever to get them agreed to just send them in for repairs. Like, it was ridiculous. It took like an hour and a half through chat and on the phone for them to just get me a repair ID to go to UPS and drop them off to go fix them.
Sure.
Had to explain what the issue was. I'm like, the left ear, like they work, but only half the time. The left ear goes out half the time. Like it only actually works half the time. And so it was such a big deal. Took so like I should have just threw them away and just bought new pairs.
Sure. with the
amount of time, with all the time I put them in. And anyway, I see the little repair tracker on Apple's website, and they notify you as soon as like the tech receives them, and as soon as something is done after that. The tech had it I can see it for like 4 minutes. Yeah, and they're like, these work fine, and then they just sent them back. If they would have just looked at the notes, like, yeah, they work, but maybe half the time, because the left ear pod goes out all the time. It goes out constantly. Sure. It's so annoying. It's like unusable. And then I get them back and I put them in my ears and the left ear's not working. Weird. Weird. Yeah. It's like, holy shit, these are under warranty. Like, fix them, please. Yeah. So a couple weeks later, same deal with the chat thing and on the phone, and the lady was really nice and apologetic. She's like, I'm really sorry. I'm putting in these notes. We're going to send you a new pair. We're just going to send you a new pair, but then if you can put in the return box that we're going to send those back. Sure. I wait a week. Nothing gets done. I got an email that just says, hey, are you going to bring your AirPods back? So I go to the UPS store again, send them there, and they look at them and they're just like, yeah, we'll charge you $178 to fix these, but we can see some damage here.
At the UPS store?
No, it's back at Apple.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They never sent me a new pair, and they want $178 to fix a $130 pair of, or exactly what I think they cost brand new, $179.
Are they AirPods or AirPods Pros?
I don't know. Do
they have the rubber tips on them? Or they don't have the rubber tips?
I don't think they have the rubber tips. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I would imagine they're $179 pair or something like that. Okay. Anyway, so they lied. They never sent me a new pair. Right. I sent them in, and this time they're just like, yeah, well, there's some damage here, so we can just send them back to you, or you can pay us $178 and we'll repair them.
They're under warranty.
I know. But I didn't get the Apple Care, so they don't cover damage. Like, they weren't damaged last time I said, like, I don't know. It was just annoying. So I just like, send it back. I'll just get a new pair eventually. But can you believe that shit? They just lied. They said they were going to send me a new pair. They did not. And then once they actually got them to repair me, they're like, yeah, we're not even going to do anything. Just give us money. Can you believe that?
I can believe it. And
just because I let them sit in a parking lot for a few days, getting ran over by cars. I
let them get run over by a car for 2 days.
And I didn't have Apple Care.
How dare them? Okay. I understand your frustration. What I've learned with customer service and like things like this, and you can take this information or not, but I think this is a very big thing. So when somebody says like they will send you a new pair. Yeah. Ask them to get it in writing. Hey, can you put that in writing for me so I have this email from you that says...
That is a good point. You know, I should just call them back and say, you guys said you were going to send me a new pair. You never did. Yeah. What's the deal? Can you go back to that call?
Right. Because it's not just Apple. Like, I mean, like that does feel like an insurance claim kind of thing of people trying to... But like anytime anybody says anything like that, when I'm on customer care, I say, can you please send me an email of everything you just said while we're on the phone so I can see it and be like, that's good. Now I have physical proof. Thank you.
I should call them again. But it's funny, the amount of hours I put in.
Right. It's not worth your time.
We're just talking about like we flip houses and stuff.
Right.
But the amount of time I put into these AirPods, I guess the story is not so much the AirPods, but what am I fucking doing with my life?
No.
I should just get to work,
right,
and just buy a new pair.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what's weird? Okay.
Wouldn't that be a highest and best value of my time?
It's not a similar situation. I'm chasing a customer for $500 of an invoice.
Yeah.
And it's taking up way too much of my time to be like, fucking pay me.
Who was it? Let's out him.
No, I'm not going to out anybody.
Okay.
This is not me outing Apple. This is like, it's just a person, but there may be a miscommunication and I'm trying to get benefit of the doubt. But I've been chasing this $500 for months now. Constant texts, different invoices, sending them QuickBooks, never answering my calls. I'm like, I feel like I'm being ignored now.
Taking a small claims court.
I'm thinking about it.
Can we say who it is? Would cover in our mics?
No, I'll tell you after the show.
Oh, okay, fine.
Anyway, like it's just chasing this is not worth my time. But the principal matter of me being paid for services, paid
it's
for
a principal
services,
thing.
It's a principal matter now, and I'm
like it's just like it just bothers me because it's like, but you guys said you would take care of it.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
Twice. Twice now.
You can buy just one individual earbud, by the way.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, they claim that both are damaged.
Okay.
One's working just fine. Both of them were working just fine last time you had them in your hands.
So now they have the AirPods, right?
Yeah, I just said just return them back.
Okay.
But I should waste more of my time and call them and be like, can you pull up the last call that I had? You said you sent me a new pair and you never did.
These are all recorded for quality and assurance. I mean, pull the call.
Yeah. Still having issues here.
Yeah. Pull the call, and I want you to send me an email saying, like, I am pulling the call right now, and like get it all documented. So because people say, like, yeah, I'll pull the call, and then they just hang up and they're like, I'm gonna go play Snake on my computer.
You would think, though, a company as big as Apple would just want to just maybe take it on the chin for a second for somebody that, like, they can see my history. I've been buying their products new.
Right.
And registering them for over 20 years.
Right.
My entire adult life, plus when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I've, dozens of devices over time.
Right.
And this is the only time I've ever tried to get something covered under warranty.
Yeah.
The only time. It's like, can you just look at that little history and just be like, we should just do a solid and send them, something that cost us $20 to make.
Right.
Or something like that. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
But it's just so annoying that this is such a big company and they make it so difficult to go through the warranty process.
It's not just them.
And I'm sure it's not just them, but it is sad because
like, have you ever like
Amazon though?
Is Amazon so easy? Is it? Okay.
The easiest. It's the easiest to get stuff taken care of.
Cool.
And that's why they do so well.
Sure.
Because they don't sweat the small stuff.
Right. But I mean, like, you have to think too, like, I mean, like, there's millions of people who have AirPods, right? And they've got this specific, department for retention of like, okay, like these people just can't be getting millions of these free every year. We have to make sure that we're vetting things.
We have to sell them Apple Care.
Right.
Because then you could just lose them and get a new pair.
Yeah. I could go hit them with a baseball bat and be like, I hit them with a baseball bat in my backyard.
Yeah. You know what I kind of want to do? I want to buy a brand new pair with Apple Care for $1.50 a month is what it costs for these AirPods. And just a month later say, I lost them. And I just want to get my old pair back. Like, what do you think?
I think if you stoop to that level, that's insurance fraud.
They would eventually be like, oh, we just saw that you registered them again.
Yeah,
know everything.
They have your last conversation right here about missing AirPods. How funny that you just bought a new pair and lost them.
I don't know. No, they could probably tell when you're using them and stuff.
Yeah, like if you're on your AirPods and you're like, I lost them. Like,
we can see you're using them
looks
right
like you're
now.
Connected. That's weird.
That's I don't know. Maybe my mom stole them.
Either way, they're stolen. So
yeah.
No. Good luck on that. I feel you in your frustration for sure.
Yeah.
But I think that's a lot of companies with like retention departments and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like such a Karen.
Yeah.
Because I did damage them, I'm sure.
They were ran over by cars.
But they were working fine for like a couple of months after that. I don't think that was the reason why this left earbuds just stopped working. Because you think it would stop working right away.
Well,
how much time does it take
I don't know. Like, they could have just gotten water damage over time and like moisture in the ground. I don't know. Like, there's 50 different things that can happen to a man. I'm not a Apple tech for a reason.
Any Apple geniuses out there, please reach out. Let us know. What should we do?
This episode took a very big turn. We're talking about flips.
Well, I think the whole reason for the story too is just like, it's just kind of funny what we put ourselves through.
Yeah.
When our time is way better spent just going to work.
Yeah.
And not sweating these small things, because it also did cause a lot of stress for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Unwarranted.
Yeah.
Made up stress
that you manufactured
that I
yourself.
actually caused right from the start.
Right.
But I was just trying to get a big company to just use the warranty.
Right.
Because they were like, in my head, I'm just like, it's kind of like, can you at least just honor the warranty?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hear you.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
They don't want to fix anything. It's such an insurance company.
So, and yeah, knowing what you know now about that as well, are you going to buy a new pair of AirPods?
They were just so good.
They are very good
too.
Okay. Have you seen the 3s?
I've seen them on the internet, but what's the difference?
So the AirPod 3 Pros, they have basically instant translators in them.
Oh.
So if you were, I mean, they speak English in Ireland, right?
Right. But you still can't understand them.
Right. Okay. So I don't know if it translates English to English, but if you just wear them and you put them in your ears and you have the transparency mode on, it will instantly
translate everything
that you're hearing to English. So you can have a conversation with somebody you don't even know their languages. And if they have their AirPods in too, they speak in their native tongue. It gets input in yours as your native tongue. You speak back in your native tongue. It gets.
Do you have to do a settings first or anything like that? Is it just automatically like?
I don't have them, but it's ridiculously cool technology.
It's only like $70 more than the regular pair, right?
I have AirPod Pros, and I will never not have a pair of AirPod Pros.
So what's the difference between the AirPod Pro and just the
better sound, better noise cancellation? We'll look up after. We're not. You're trying to endorse a company now. You're just shitting on.
Should we get the new iPhone 17?
Just let's look up after the episode, man. I don't.
Okay.
Nobody cares.
I think they do care. I think they care a lot. All right. I guess we should just go. We'll talk about creative financing next time, people. Unless you want us to real fast. We can do like a 5-minute lesson.
No.
Dude,
okay. Everyone's gone. We spent 20 minutes left.
All right, guys.
They're gone.
Well, on the next episode, you'll hear if we actually closed on that Dakota property and how the Ireland trip was.
Yeah. In the meantime, enjoy your trip. I will see you in probably like a week and a half.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Okay. Yep. Are you going directly from this trip
or
to
week and a half? Yeah,
okay.
That sounds about right.
Will you be back for an episode before you leave again?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll double check. Either way, stay tuned for the next episode over the Investor Shed. If we're live, consider it a blessing. If not, just watch it on YouTube.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for checking out the Investor Shed podcast. If you enjoyed your time, make sure to leave a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Follow along on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at The Investor Shed for shorts and promos about each episode. Do you want to be a guest or know someone who has great real estate investing advice and stories? Reach out to us at theinvestorshed@gmail.com.